What's up, gamers? I hope you're having a fantastic day or night, no matter where you are. Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. I'm Videl Sports. This video, I want to talk about the units in Tactics OGRE Reborn. Tactics OGRE is a turn-based strategy RPG. Different units will all have different strengths and weaknesses. So, I just wanted to get into it a little bit. And the first class that I wanted to talk about is the Warrior. Now, Square revealed on the website, one of the first classes is the Warrior, and the Warrior is a starting point for many types of units. They fight good in close quarters. It is good to have these guys at the front line. They do really decent damage up close, and they can fight with a variety of weapons, but they will not master any skill. Still really good to have for a beginning army in your march to take over Tactics OGRE Reborn. The next unit, Square Unveiled, is the Archer. Now this unit can take foes down from afar, from higher ground. They use the bow or the crossbow, and they whittle down the health of the enemy. A great addition to any army. So you can pick people off from afar. You can protect important units or important possessions with them, and if you have many archers lined up, you can take down impressive foes even. So, good unit to have in your army. You just keep them. They're nimble. They're versatile. Just keep them protected. The next unit that Square unveiled is the Wizard or the Witch. Wizards are male and witch is a female. Now, most of these classes are, from my knowledge, you can be a male or a female, which is cool. Now, this unit, the wizard or the witch, is a backline support unit that can attack with hurtful spells, as well as causing status effects on enemies. Some units are weak against their spells, so it's always good to have them protected at the back, again mentioned, so they can drain the enemy's health and deal damage to multiple units at one time. That is the wizard or the witch. Now, most of you guys that played Tactics OGRE are veterans of strategy RPG, so you know what I'm talking about. These guys or gals can take or can dish out a lot of damage into multiple units, and again, in a turn-based strategy RPG game, that is very useful. The next unit that we have to talk about is the Cleric. Their calming spells heal the party and wipe away status effects. Useful units to the very end. You know, clerics are awesome. You gotta have HP. You gotta have HP to complete the game. You need some people that replenish HP. There you go. That's a cleric. Protect them too. And the next class that Square has unveiled is the first hybrid class, and that is the Rune Fencer. That's a male, or a Valkyrie. That's a female. Now these units can fight with a spear or a sword, plus support an army with healing spells. In a turn-based strategy game, hybrid skills make the difference in battle. If a cleric falls, a Rune Fencer or Valkyrie can step in and help heal. And not only that, they are tough fighters. One of the first units that should be in the battle as you level up. I'm pretty sure the hybrid classes, you have to level up to get them or unlock some type of achievement to start getting these hybrid classes. So in my opinion, once you're able to unlock the Rune Fencer or the Valkyrie, you need to add them to your lineup immediately, because once the cleric falls down, you need someone to step in, and maybe that Valkyrie can take that punch, or that that the cleric couldn't. So there you go. And the next hybrid class is the Knight. High defense, decent attack, and can support the party in various ways. The first tank type of character introduced. As you know, veterans, and newbies to strategy RPG games, tanks can take a lot of damage, so you will want to place them in strategic places, such as by an important character that you're trying to protect, are on the front lines. These guys, knights, I'm sure will play a vital role. And once again, once you unlock them, you need to add them to your lineup because I'm sure they can deal good attacks and support the parties, buff them up, so to speak. The next unit introduced is the Berserker. Now this, you guys, for all the vets, they're famous in many RPG games. These units fight until there is no fighting left, with no regard to themselves. They love to attack and have devastating attacks, and can usually attack multiple units at a time. The downside is they have low defense and can be easily damaged. Now Berserkers have great attacking skills that usually can penetrate most, if not all, defenses. And that's what makes them good. And they can attack multiple units at one time. The thing is, though, they can't take too much damage like the Tank Knight. And I'm pretty sure to diversify this game, the Berserker probably can attack in different directions that the other classes can't. So that is what makes them valuable and versatile as well. So, caution to the user, just be careful when you're using a Berserker. I know it's useful to have in your army, but just be careful, keep an eye on him. I know he's out there doing damage and he can seem like he can handle himself, but if he runs into a spell dealer that's out of his reach, or some archers, or gets surrounded by knights, I don't like his chances. Next up is the Terror Knight. This unit has the defense of a knight, but also has spells to drain enemy defenses or spread fear. When a unit is fearful, they usually cannot attack or they run, and you cannot control them. In all strategy RPG games, these guys are very annoying. They can put on spells on you, rather, and can put fear in your most powerful game at that character at that time, rendering them ineffective. Like I said, annoying when on the receiving end, but great to have on your team. Sometimes when I'm very wary of launching fear attacks or sleep attacks when I play my RPGs, because for sometimes it just doesn't work, or I don't apply it right, so I'm not very good at it, but I know there are some players that are really good that know how to put on those status effects like fear or sleep, just like I said. So you definitely want them still in your lineup when you have them, unlock them, because they're Terror Knights. They can, like I said, they have high defense, they can attack, they spread fear, and they also are just pretty awesome too. So never know. The next unit is one of my favorites in the history of RPG gaming, and that is the Ninja, or Akanochi if you're female. I love them. There's not too much more to say about the Ninja, but these units have high movement, good to great attack power, depending on your level and design, and unleashes ninja magic, a hybrid of summoning and nature spells. Plus, who can forget the famous Shuriken throw? One of my favorite units on any game. I'm glad to see the Ninja Kanochi class make an appearance. If I could, I would have a whole army of ninjas and samurais. My other favorite unit, by the way. Hopefully, samurais are here too. But realistically, I know ninja is like an upgrade from a rogue, and they don't have much armor, so few well-placed hits or spells. Yeah, but again, they make up for their mobility and their stealth and their long reach with their magic summoning and their throwing. So it's just very versatile to have the ninja on. I'm going to have them on my unit. And I really hope samurais are there because they have the armor and the mobility. So that's what makes them, in the history of games, samurais had the armor and the mobility. So that's what makes them awesome. Many more units in this game have yet to be unveiled. Tactics Ogre boasts polished graphics and plenty of quality of life changes like separate unit leveling. I'm definitely looking forward to this, gamers. Square Enix has done a great job of giving us plenty of RPG goodness for this year. Tactics Ogre Reborn will continue that trend by providing a wonderful story with voice acting for main characters, tons of customizations for units, music, and pretty drawn graphics. Tactics Ogre Reborn comes out on PS5, PS4, PC, and Nintendo Switch November 11th. What units will you stockpile on your army, gamers? Let me know in the comments. And while you are there, come on over and subscribe to the channel where I like to expand the conversation of RPG gaming and gaming in general. That's going to be it for my portion of starting this conversation. What are your thoughts on Tactics Ogre Reborn? Thank you again for stopping by. Remember to pray, enjoy life, and pick up a controller because it's always a great day to press start.